Hey everybody, Steve back to talk with you about your wheel of life. The larger conversation is a conversation about perspective and for how to assess and strategize for the final stretch of 2020 into a new year and then just life going forward. And we've talked about how there's some circles of, first of all, concern, these global social categories that, may be far away, but they matter to us and they affect us. Then there's a circle of influence where you have more to say about it. You can influence your family, you can influence a friend, by what you say or do and treating her well or not well. And then we have a circle of control. And that circle of control is just what you and I really can do. We can decide to get up early or get up late. We can decide to go work out or do nothing. We can decide to work hard on the job and really bring our best stuff, or we can slough. And so, we have agency in that circle of control. Okay? And the theory is that as we operate effectively in our agency, in our circles of control, our influence can grow. As we work really hard, we gain the respect and appreciation of our coworkers, our boss, our clients, customers, etc. Right? So this is a concept. I gave you then the wheel of life as a tool. The wheel of life is that 8 sliced circle with work and play and love and money and health and growth and home and friends and family relationships. Okay? So I encourage you to fill it out according to how satisfied and happy you are in each of these categories. Not how much money do you have, but how satisfied are you with your financial situation. Not do you have a perfect spouse, but how satisfied are you with that relationship, perhaps. So I'm curious to know, what do you see? What does that circle represent for you? Lots of ink on it would reflect a lot of fullness, a lot of satisfaction, a lot of perhaps joy and gratitude. Cool. And then lots of airspace, or airspace in some key areas, can represent some areas of heartache or pain for you, loss, yearnings, right? And so when you do this wheel of life, you're illustrating the answer to a question we ask all the time, although we don't necessarily take the time to unpack it. The question is, how are you? How are you doing? How's it going? How are you feeling? Well, if you zoom out and look at the wheel of life, if someone were to say to you, in fact, if you and I had coffee, I might say to you, hey, I'd really like to know how it's going with you and how you're feeling about things. Would you be willing to take 5 minutes right now and just sketch out a wheel of life? And then after you've done that, I can see it, but I can't interpret it. You have to interpret it for me. You need to tell me, this area here in friends and family is really perhaps empty. Not because I don't have any friends or because I hate my family, but because I moved. And now I'm far away and my friends and family are far away. And this is a great job opportunity and it pays well. And so that slice of the pie here, my work and my financials, have taken a big upgrade. So I'm happy about that. But I'm really homesick, or I'm really missing, familiarity, and I may have moved into a new place, a new apartment. And maybe I love it, so it's really full. Got a lot of cool amenities, I love the location. Or it's temporary, and it sucks. And so, again, physical environment may. So these different areas can be full or empty for so many different reasons. And when I look at your snapshot and I see that you say, that in my love life it's feeling empty, that doesn't mean that you are unsuccessful in love. It means that right now maybe you're both working different schedules and you don't see each other. Your ship's passing in the night, or you've been blessed with a baby and the baby's wonderful, but it's a lot of work to take care of that baby, and we're not getting much time to just chill and have fun and do what we used to do. And so I'm not as satisfied I used to be. It's not that I'm not satisfied with him or her, but maybe I'm not satisfied with how it's all working due to things beyond our control, schedule, who knows what it is. Or maybe it is him, or maybe it is her, okay? But that's for you to explain and to share according to your level of comfort, your level of trust with me or whoever you're talking with. So that's what you do with the wheel of life. You look at it. If you choose to, you can journal about it. I do this in my journals. I have some snapshots of how I'm feeling, and then I write why I fill it out that way. You could have a great conversation with a friend and say, hey, listen, I just learned about this wheel of life thing from this dude on YouTube or in a coaching conversation, and I found this interesting, and I wanted to share with my wheel with you, but maybe you want to do it, and we could just talk it over, and we could talk about how it's going, and then where this goes, and we'll talk about this in the next video, is action or contentment with realities that we can't change. There's responses to our situation that really can empower us as we choose to accept what we can't change or to initiate what we can and to prioritize differently and etc. That's what our next conversation's about. What's it all about, Ralphie? What do we do with the wheel of life to get it rolling, to gain traction and hopefully momentum? And as we take action in our circle of control, our circle of influence can grow, and guess what? Even our circles of concern can be impacted. All that in our next video. Take care, and we will talk to you soon. Again, I'm Steve Garcia of Get Your Business Done, Life and Leadership Coaching. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.